it's me again. So I was given the task of creating with the pack, which I did. So I did another double because when we travel, we travel. Us South Africans, we don't take no prisoners. We travel. We travel a lot. Sorry about the lighting. Not much more that I can do there. But to let you know, here I've fussy cut. Don't fussy cut to the edges. I've just fussy cut these bits here so they can go over your photo, and that little piece there so it can go over your photo. So at the bottom, don't put a photo of Worth, because I mean, if your poor family, all you see is his ears, it's not going to be pretty. So I've just used a scenic photo and that worked. Okay, I've put 3 blocks down. Okay, this one is slightly bigger, but you know, my ladies that have scrapped with me for 21 years know I love a booklet. So there's an easy peasy booklet. The notes are easy. And then what I have done is I have sanded all my photos because it works for this layout. I've chalked the outside of all the blue using the Versamagic cloud white, so it gives it that cloudy feeling. I love that. Then what I've done is I've chalked the chipboard title. So on the inside I've used wheat so that it at least can change the color of the chipboard slightly. Well, not on the outside, on the inside. And then on the outside, something I learned from Juliet, you just put your finger in the aspen mist and you gently go around it so it gives it a soft ombre look. And I loved that. Okay, so then I chopped the right off of the chipboard, stuck it to the bottom right, and there to the top left is the other, I wouldn't say half, I'd say 1/3. I've popped little words, let's go, travel, some beautiful buttons that Elsie's found. I love them. And then also what I've done on this layout is I have added stamping. Now, Elsie was mortified because I've stamped South Africa the wrong way every time. Sorry, but sometimes we just don't think. The best way to stamp onto a photo is using Stays On ink, because it really does stay on. So if you don't have Stays On in jet black, I would invest in one. It's one of those ink pads that you will use forever. In actual fact, I'm on my first Stays On that I've ever bought, maybe 10 years ago. So, because I don't use it a lot. But when I stamp onto photos, it's magic. Once again, remember, do not cut people through the middle, because here we're going to divide the layout. Please don't cut through people. That's not fun. Okay, unless you don't like the people, then you can chop them, but please don't. Here I've done a little cluster of proteas because I just loved the proteas. Oh, and I also did a cluster here of proteas. All right. Oh, and then here with our title for this one, I pretty much did the same thing. I did the wheat at the top, the aspen mist at the bottom, and then I gently went round the entire chipboard with the jumbo java. But you can't use a wet jumbo java. And if you only have a wet one, use your finger. I promise you, wet wipes clean it in a jiffy, and it's wonderful. Alrighty. Oh, you know what I haven't told you? The back left, obviously, is the map with the protea on, and the right background page is the one that's got the Eastern Cape on it. So it'll be easy enough, and it is in my notes, but just to tell you while I'm doing a little dem. Over here we have 2 of the tags that are pretty much the same. I punched holes, knotted ribbon through it, and then what I did was I actually tucked it to the other side because it gives it a great effect. And then I popped 2 little photos onto the blue pattern that I've used here, which is actually a blue, one of the matte patterns, the other side, matted with that, stuck them slightly skew. It's really an easy page to do. And what's stunning is when we've done this class, you can go and do it again using other layouts, other paper, other leftovers, and you can create magic. So I hope you have fun. As you know, will be available for any questions for the next hour.